Beloved, shalom, shalom, beloved, shalom, shalom, beloved. I am coming to you live on YouTube this day. My name is Shifrahyochevedyisrael, and I want to talk to you today about kingdom marriages, the covenant, the marriage covenant. And I'm outside, and it's such a glorious day. The sun is about to set, and I want to speak to you before the sun sets, of course. Under an open heaven as the birds are singing. Love to hear the birds sing. And this will be a quick live. I want to talk to you about the women in history, the kingdom women in history who kept the covenant with the creator of all. So many different names of the creator, however, just know that the creator of all is the name above all names. That keeps it simple. So there was Queen Esther, there was Prophetess Deborah, Rebecca, Ruth, the virtuous wife, or the virtuous woman, so many different women in history that had a significant impact, that left a legacy. And there are many different types of crowns and mantles for women. And then we also have those kingdom men. That's right. The two become one. That's right. 1+1 = 1, or 1 × 1 = 1. However you want to define it, the two become one. So it's two people becoming one in unity, completely one. We have to recognize that and know that above all else. So there were many women, many spiritual mothers, many who were equipped and empowered, anointed and appointed for such a time as this, at that particular time in history. And today there are many women, many kingdom women. Let me get the words right. Many kingdom women who are called for such a time as this. There is more than just Queen Esther, Prophetess Deborah, Rebecca, Ruth. There are many women. So this is the revelation I want to share with you. Queen Esther represents freedom. This is what came to me. Now, you may have a different revelation. That's wonderful. Share yours, please. For me, Queen Esther represents freedom. Prophetess Deborah represents justice. Prophetess Deborah, she represents justice. Rebecca represents kingdom marriages. The covenant, the true covenant. Monogamy, the two becoming one husband and one wife. One man and one woman, however you want to define it. Ruth represents restoration. Because remember, she was married and she had grief, and then she had Boaz. So that was restoration for her. And there are many spiritual mothers, so many spiritual mothers, but we have to understand that we cannot have any idolatry. We have to say no. We have no to idolatry. We must have no idolatry, no pride, no greed, none of that. We have to be spiritual. We have to be the voice for Hashem, the name above all names. And we have to keep in mind that there are many signs, names, numbers, words, colors, animals, and so on and so forth. Many different signs, many different symbols, many different ways. So we have to incline our ears to hear in the natural and in the spiritual, and also incline our eyes to see, because spiritual senses are a little different than natural senses. So we must know the truth, and we must be sensitive in the spiritual realm so that we can be free. That's right, free. And many people are being joined together right now, right here and now, in kingdom marriages, kingdom ministries, kingdom entrepreneurship, kingdom philanthropy. Many kingdom husbands and kingdom wives that are already united together are having baby blessings. Those kingdom babies are coming forth. Those who will rise up and be mighty warriors, watchers, worshipers, apostles, prophets, and so on and so forth. Some will be king, prophet, and priest like King David. And as we're in the midst of the Queen Esther Purification Fast, this is day 21. Day 21 is speaking about natural and how we are to be supernatural. And we must be ones who get out of the boat and walk on the water, to walk by faith and not by sight, knowing that everything that we need is inside of us, that only has to be birthed out, to be pushed out. So that's why we have to be stirred up to push, to roar, and to go forth and to actually do and go. We must be ones who are teachable and reachable. We have to leave an impact and an imprint. We have to leave a legacy in this earth. And we must always defend the orphans, the widows, the strangers, and the prison, to set the captives free, to heal those who are sick, whether they're sick in their mind, body, soul, spirit, or all of the above. All of it works together. So if you have one affliction or one addiction, it is going to affect all of your being. So we have to be free from all the contamination. All the chains have to be broken. All the doors that are open to death, destruction, disaster, disease has to be closed, shut, and sealed. And yes, we have immeasurable angels amongst us. We have so many who carry the glory, the fire, the love, Ahava love. We have to understand that we have something to do with our own hands, not to wait for someone else to do something. We have to go, we have to do. It's wonderful that we have mighty warriors, mighty women and men of valor in our midst, but we have something to do right now in this planet Earth, so that many people can be set free. Your yes, your obedience is going to set somebody free that is captive, that is a slave, that is a prisoner to something. That all the chains have to be broken. It has to be done. No better time than now. It's always the time to go and do, to be kind, to be loving, to be generous, to be faithful, to be obedient, to care and share, to be compassionate, and so on and so forth. So we're going to align together, and it's not just going to be me or a few other people. You need to go outside, rise up all women, rise up all men, rise up all boys and girls, all of humanity and all of creation, and speak forth into the land what needs to be spoken. You have words to be spoken. Allow yourself to be filled with that perfect love that perfect life and that perfect light. So as we go forth, let us come together and know that we are not to war against people, but we are to definitely destroy every vile, evil, wicked thing. Avina Makino, our Father, our King, we come boldly before your holy throne of grace. We thank you, Hashem, the name above all names, Adonai, our Maker, El Elyon, Most High, El Shaddai, more than enough. We thank you that you are Yireh, our provider. We thank you that you are Raphael, the one who healed us. We're not waiting to be healed. We have been healed. We have been made whole, complete, lacking in nothing. We have been made new, whole, complete, lacking in nothing. We know that our portion, our inheritance is always favor and blessings and prosperity and wealth and wisdom. So we take that portion, we take it. We take it. We're not asking or begging for it. We take it by force, knowing who we are and whose we are as kingdom daughters and as kingdom sons, as kingdom people, people that carry that holy light and that incredible, immeasurable love, Ahava. We thank you that you are the Holy One, the Maker, the Master, the one who shows us and gives us what we need to succeed. We are victorious. We cannot lose and we cannot fail. And we give you all the glory, honor, and praise that you have given us authority and dominion in the land of the living to speak life and life more abundantly. We speak life to every nation, tribe, and tongue, to all of humanity and all of creation. We speak love to all of humanity and all of creation. We speak light to all of humanity and all of creation, every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, that all darkness is dispelled. We thank you that you have given us authority to speak those things that are not as though they are. So will it be. And we command for the dry bones to live again. We prophesy for the dry bones to live again and to be restored, revived, and replenished, rejuvenated. And we thank you for every good and perfect gift that you have given to us. We have been given the ability to create wealth. That's enough to shout, dance, sing, clap, and be excited about. So as we go forth, we thank you for the bunny rabbits hopping, the birds singing, the children playing. We thank you that you are the one who does everything well. Nothing is impossible with you. We thank you for cleansing and purifying and washing and refining us. We thank you for cleansing and purifying the food, the vegetation. We thank you for resetting what needs to be reset. We thank you for cleansing and purifying the waters, so the waters will be free of toxins and radicals and all types of harmful things that can cause different things in the cells. We thank you that you covered us with your feathers. You said even if we do touch or drink poison, it will not harm us. And we believe it to be so because we are protected. You are a wall of fire. You are a protector, our provider, and so much more. You are a wonderful counselor. We thank you that you regulate minds, that people have healthy minds rather than unhealthy minds. We declare and we decree sound minds to those who need sound and healthy minds so they can make wise choices and righteous decisions in the land. We thank you for removing everything of us that is not of you, that has not been given to us by you. We thank you for the refiner's fire, that holy fire that refines and makes us like 24K, like gold, like silver, like precious metals. We thank you for the holy burning in the land of the living that purifies. We want to be cleansed and washed and purified because we desire to be clean and holy and pure and loving and righteous. Thank you, 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 thank you. El Shaddai, you are more than enough. And we love with your heart. We see with your eyes. We think with your mind. We speak with your voice. We thank you for removing all of the sickness and disease and infirmities in the land of the living. We cancel every spirit of death, every spirit of infirmity. It is canceled. We block every fiery arrow and dart, and we render powerless every plot, plan, and scheme of every work of iniquity, those who work with dark spirits, incantations, enchantments, and all kinds of demonic webs and satanic rituals. We say today that their plans are canceled. Their plots are canceled. Their schemes are canceled. They are no longer able to spy. No monitoring spirits. We declare and we decree that they are not allowed to hear us. We declare and we decree access denied. We declare and we decree access denied to those who are spies, monitoring spirits, people with wicked hearts that seek to find information to use against us. And we declare and we decree the captives are set free. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you for giving us the roadmap, the spiritual roadmap, the GPS, and everything else that we need to be victorious. All right, women, rise up, all of you kingdom women, no matter what type of mantle or crown you carry or ring that you wear or sandals, whether you're like Queen Esther, Prophetess Deborah, whether you're like Rebecca or Ruth, Naomi, Cinderella. People are talking about Cinderella now, even. You're waiting for the king to come put the slipper on your foot or whatever have you, the prince. Just know that you are loved. There is no other person like you, no other woman like you, no other man like you, no other girl like you, no other boy like you. You are a masterpiece and you are loved. So know that. Know that you are loved and you are valuable and you are not helpless. You're not hopeless. You're not powerless. You have what it takes to make it. You only need to allow yourself to be humble. Allow yourself to be humble and allow yourself to be teachable and reachable, and know that the spirit of mammon will not lead you to the promised land. The spirit of mammon, greed, lust, pride will not lead you to the promised land. It will only lead you to destruction. So as you go forth, remember, walk in heavenly places and do not follow anyone. Only follow Ruach HaKodesh. Follow what is being said to you by the holy angels. Follow what is being said to you by the spirit of truth and the voice of truth. Love is your portion. Prosperity is your portion. Wealth is your portion. Wisdom is your portion. Love is your portion. Life is your portion. Light is your portion. Truth is your portion. Please testify as you go forth. Share the good news with others. Proclaim the good news in the land of the living. The birds are definitely outdoing most of humanity right now. We don't want any rocks to cry for us, so we need to be sure that we testify, that we prophesy, that we proclaim the good news in the land of the living, and that we go forth and carry out those divine assignments as we embrace divine appointments and divine visitations and interpretations of our dreams and visions. As we go forth, we must have a strong desire. We must hunger and thirst for righteousness, for justice, for such a time as this. The matriarchs and patriarchs have paved the way for us, and we need to pick up the torch, and we need to do our part right here and right now to defend life in all life forms, because we are the gatekeepers. We are the ones who have to do the work, the kingdom work. And the work is not difficult. It's not hard. It only requires for you to be obedient, humble, and to love above all else. Shalom, beloved. Please like, share, subscribe. Please connect. We want to hear from you. We are not here to take something from you. We are here to give something to you. And I want to encourage all of you to listen to the testimonies of Chef Babette and Phil Coffer. Phil Coffer is on YouTube. His name is spelled Phil, the first name, last name Coffer, talking about the plant-based diet, the plant-based lifestyle, how beneficial it is. We all have to go back to the garden, and please subscribe to the Garden Seeds for Life on TikTok and YouTube. I am leading that channel. It is incredible. And also, be sure that you check out Ankit Rambubu. That's Ankit Rambubu of India, who has the Tent of Miracles with his wife, who is going forth as a healer in this season and time. And it's incredible. You may want to look at it. You may not want to, but I'm telling you, nothing else matters more than the supernatural, because it's incredible. It's what all of us need to be embracing right now, is the supernatural, the signs, wonders, supernatural miracles, acceleration, multiplication. I have so many testimonies to share. I can't even cram it into one video. The only thing I can tell you is I see signs, I see wonders, I see miracles, I see supernatural all the time. It's just where we have to live, being kingdom royal heirs. We have to get back to the garden, to that original place, that pure, perfect place, in that posture and position, and to align ourselves, to put ourselves in that secret place so that we can see miracles with our own natural eyes, and see with our spiritual eyes and all of our spiritual senses to be sharpened and heightened. So as you go forth, we have to call on heaven for angels to be dispersed. El Gabor is a mighty warrior and is in our midst, who has never lost a battle, who is undefeated. That should be enough to make you shout for joy. That should be enough to make you dance, jump, sing, scream, whatever. You know, we need to be stirred up. We need to be on fire. We need to be a raging, roaring fire, because we need to light this entire earth up. And please listen to Rise Up by Barifka Witten. Rise Up. I will also put that in the description so you can listen to that. You definitely need to listen and hear the lyrics of that song. This is absolutely perfect timing for this song, because all of us have to rise up together on one accord. We have a kingdom mission and we have to do it now. We can't wait for somebody else. We can't wait for something else. We have to do it now. It is definitely go time because there's no distance in the spirit. Every spiritual season is a time to move. Every spiritual time is a time to move. Every spiritual hour is a time to do something. We have to know exactly what it is that we have to do. We need to know our marching orders. That's why we have to incline our ears to hear the true voice of truth and not listen or follow those that are not in alignment with the voice of truth. So as you go forth, may Hashem bless you and keep you. May he make his face shine upon you. May Hashem bless you and keep you. May Hashem shine favor upon you and give you shalom. That's right. May Hashem bless you and keep you and shine favor upon you and give you shalom and sweet sleep. Be anxious for nothing. Nothing. You should never be anxious for anything. Don't have anxiety about anything. Rest. We are to continuously rest in the glory of the presence of the maker of the heavens and the earth, the creator of all. Shalom, beloved. Shalom. Shalom to each and every one of you. Please connect. That's all I'm going to say in closing out. Please connect. Because we are here to give something to you, not to take something from you. We are blessed to be a blessing. Shalom.